the most underrated Spider-Man voice actors, and there is quite a few, right? There's a few Spider-Man voice actors who just don't get the recognition for what they did for the character, in my opinion. We've already gone over the most overrated, or in my opinion, just the straight up worst. You know, just the ones I just didn't like. I didn't think they were very good at Spider-Man. I think they're still probably very phenomenal voice actors. I just didn't like the performance they gave. But this video, we're going to talk about performances that I did like that y'all might not have liked or really don't rate highly yourselves. And feel free to disagree with me. That's your opinion, just like it's my opinion to state what I'm going to say. Okay, let's jump into it. Did you even know that Neil Patrick Harris was Spider-Man in like the MTV Spider-Man show? He voice acts Spider-Man.
Hi, are you the local welcome wagon? I'm here to give you a brush-up course in manners.
You probably didn't know this. You know why? Because he's a much better voice actor than Drake Bell. He doesn't really sound like himself. He sounds more serious and stern.
We'll move right to the advanced course.
And now this has come from somebody who's seen a lot of How I Met Your Mother. I saw the Spider-Man show growing up, watched a lot of How I Met Your Mother while I was growing up as well, right?
Hey, is Marshall around? I have a massage in Queens in half an hour I need to write.
No, he's at the library all day. Just take the keys.
Well, yeah, man, I'll cancel.
Not once did I watch How I Met Your Mother and think, oh yeah, that's Spider-Man. Like, I didn't think that at all. I literally had to look up online, oh yeah, who played Spider-Man in that show? Neil Patrick Harris? You're talking about the guy from Starship Troopers? The genius? What?
Your basic arachnid warrior isn't too smart, but you can blow off a limb. It's still 86% combat effective. Here's a tip. Aim for the nerve stem and put it down for good.
I was hyped. I was stoked. I was enamored right off rip. And this is not, I don't want anybody to be like, oh, you only like him because you love him so much. That's not true. I actually used to love Drake Bell too before he went on in his old weirdo thing, weirdo strange stuff. That stuff is weird. Let's call a spade. We don't like that ish, but we will say we really like Drake and Josh. I was a big fan of Drake and Josh, so I was very happy when I heard he was going to be Spider-Man, and it just wasn't good. Neil Patrick Harris, however, you can't even tell he's playing Spider-Man. Like I said, so serious, so stern.
Think about it, Doctor. You have your arm back, but at what price?
He's not your usual high-pitched, chipper Spider-Man. But he does a great job doing his own unique take on the character, and that's honestly quite timeless. I think this show, in my opinion, it's not the greatest show. It has a special place in a lot of Spider-Man fan hearts because it's like the only adult-rated Spider-Man show we've ever gotten. It's close to the only adult-rated Spider-Man content we've ever gotten, ever. So, you know, a lot of people are just going to already hold it close and near and dear to their heart. And shout out to Neil Patrick Harris for joining in and helping us, you know, create this iconic, more adult version of Spider-Man, you know? It was very cool.
Ass looks like a driver for the space shuttle.
Who do you think we are? We don't deal with any crooks.
Yeah, we're just trying to hang on to our homes.
Hey, cut me a little slack. I'm trying to catch a bad guy.
The only bad guy I see here is you.
Some guys just can't catch a break.
Now, we pretty much only focus on the MTV show for Neil Patrick Harris playing Spider-Man, but it's also pretty important that we highlight the fact that he played literally Peter Parker's main Spider-Man in Shattered Dimensions. Like, there's 4 different Spider-Men, and he played the main one, which is pretty freaking cool. But I just want to add, I think I might just make a whole ass video on Shattered Dimensions. Like, there's so much cool stuff going on in that game that we could just talk about forever. But let's continue.
Yup, I'm crawling up a wall.
Patrick Chivers. I actually am not going to lie, I don't know. Shivers? I don't know how to pronounce his name, okay? I really don't. I'm trying my best. Patrick Shivers. That's what I'm going to go with. You know why I'm going to go with him, though? Do you know why he made this list? Do you know which exactly Spider-Man he voice acted? Marvel vs. Capcom, the original Spider-Man. And I'm talking about the GOAT. This man is literally my GOAT. I am a massive Marvel vs. Capcom fan. It's literally the reason I fell in love with Spider-Man and Marvel at all. I would walk into a laundromat while my mom would, you know, do our clothes. Our house burned down when I was younger. Found this cabinet of Marvel vs. Capcom, and I would just go crazy.
Let's go crazy!
Yeah, I would play it the entire time. Spider-Man and Venom. These were my boys. Till I died. I do love Venom, and I will give him a little bit of a shout-out right here because he deserves one.
We are Venom.
But Spider-Man is classic. I mean, Marvel vs. Capcom Spider-Man is so godlike. So many sound bites here that live forever in Spider-Man lore.
Web ball. Shoot! Web swing! Web throw! Spider sting! Maximum spider!
This man, Spider-Man, is underrated. It's actually, like, never talked about or brought up, like, at all. This could be due to Marvel vs. Capcom not having a story, and this is the older Marvel vs. Capcom Spider-Man, so there's no like intro dialogue you get to play around with. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 had Josh Keaton, so we all got to see a lot of Josh Keaton messing around with whomever he was talking to, whether it be Ryu.
You got a black belt and stupid if you think you're gonna beat me.
Or Dr. Doom going Doomsy, you know? No matter what, it was also just a cool new take, but it was Josh Keaton. The original Spider-Man, not the same. This man is just... He's working with a lot less. He was not given intro lines. He was not given an entire story to voice actor or anything. You know what he was given?
Web ball.
He was given this special moves to work with, and he killed it, man. He killed that thing.
Spider sense is tingling.
The impact he had alone, just whenever I hear Maximum Spider, I'm trying to pick up my fight stick again and start going playing. It is classic. It is classic.
Do your job.
Last, and most certainly not least in the Spider-Man voice actors category, this is probably the only Spider-Man who's going to not be voicing Peter Parker, technically. It's going to be Daniel Kaluuya as Spider-Punk. In my opinion, he stole the show in Across the Spider-Verse, and I literally do mean that. I mean any single time Spider-Punk had anything to say, I was just ears to the screen.
Is this the younger from 1610?
Do you understand this guy?
Ears to the stereo, trying to cheer in, listen in. What is my man saying? It's either going to be something incredibly comical,
My name's Obi Brown. I was bitten by. What if you like to know?
or it's going to be something anti-capitalist.
It's a metaphor for capitalism.
And either way, I don't want to miss that. I really didn't. Daniel Kaluuya killed it. I didn't even know he can do a British accent. Maybe he is British. Not really sure. Just enamored by his performance. I saw him in Get Out.
I don't know where they are.
Rose? Rose! Rose, give me those keys! Rose, give me those keys. Rose, now! Now, the keys!
This character in Get Out does not sound like anything like I would think Spider-Punk would sound like. And yet, Daniel Kaluuya, boom, killed that thing, bro. Every time he said anything, you were like, what?
Bet this doesn't even do anything.
Maybe it did before you ripped it out of a wall.
It's propaganda, bro. To distract you from the truth.
This man is a genius. Who came up with this? Now, obviously, the writers have to have some hand in that, if not most of the hand in that. But you still got to give credit into the way the lines are delivered and how they're said. The writers wrote lines for every character, but yet there's only one Daniel Kaluuya Spider-Punk standing above the rest, okay? That's just my opinion. Again, that's just my opinion. One last time. That is just my opinion. Feel free to disagree. Peace.
Web swing.